Seattle Seahawks connected franchise mode. Today, the Seahawks coming to this game 4-0 here in rainy Seattle. The Bengals would like to pick up a W here today. To begin this game, Seastrunk will pick up a sack, and that is just the way we want to start off this one. Is today it is raining pretty hard here in CenturyLink Field. It's a 3rd and 12 now. Dalton hikes the ball, looking for a man over on the left side. He tries to get it over there, but he can't get anything on that play. So Russell Wilson will try and come out on this game and try to do something here and try to pick up a W for this team. It's a 2nd and 9 here. Handed off to Robert Turbin. He picks up nothing really going there. Picks up 2 yards. It's a 3rd and 7 now. We're on our 31. Wilson drops back to pass, doing the play action, throws it over Zach Miller. Can't get anything really there. Doesn't get the first down, so it's a 3 and out for us. I challenged the play, but obviously it did not go our way. 1st and 10 now on their own 20. Dalton handing the ball off to Giovanni Bernard. He tries to pick up a few, and he picks up 8 on that play. 2nd and 2 now on their own 28. Handing off to Bernard once again, and this time he picks up a first down. So they're on their own 30 now, driving down the field, trying to get something. They're doing a decent drive compared to our first drive, that's for sure. Vilma is going to pick up the sack. Perfect. That is just amazing what we need to do and start off this one as easily by just doing that and, tackling them behind the line. So the 3rd and 10 here on their own 30. Dalton hiking the ball, looking for a man open. He gets Bernard, but he's not going to be able to corral it, and it's a dropped pass. So we are going to go ahead, try and pick up some first downs here. That's a way to start it off here on this drive. Robert Turbin runs the ball and picks up 13 or 16, one of those on the play. So it's a 1st and 10 here, thrown over to Christine Michael. He picks up a few on that play, and we are getting downfield. So it's 2nd and 13 now. We're going to hand the ball off to Robert Turbin as I changed up the play at the line of scrimmage. Possibly not the greatest of ideas. As you can see, not a yard or a single yard was picked up. 3rd and 13 now, rolling out to the right is Wilson. He lobs it a little bit. I wasn't really planning to lob it, trying to get it to Eric Decker, but we cannot get it to Eric Decker. So it's a 1st and 10 here on their own 33. Dalton dropping back with the play action, throwing it over to Milton. He tries to pick up the first down, and he does successfully. So they're on their own 49, trying to get on our side of the field for the first time in this ball game. It's a play action, thrown over to Milton once again, and this time he picks up a few, and he does get across the 50. So they are on our side of the field of our 42. 2nd and 1, handing off to Bernard. He's rolling out to the right side of the field, but as it's fumbled, Thomas ends up hitting him hard enough to pick up the fumble on that play. That is just what we need to get the momentum back into our field of play. That is for darn sure. So Thomas now is probably happy after that one. He helped the team get the ball back, and here we go. 3rd and 5 now we will go to. Percy Harvin picked up a good gain there. Now we would like to successfully, pick up some yards on this drive. Turbin, this time, we will get a first down. So that's our first down basically on this drive. We're on our own 28, handing off to Robert Turbin. He's rolling out to the left side of the field, goes through one guy, at least attempts to. He picks up 8 on that play. We're at a 3rd and 1 here. Wilson is going to do a read option type of play, handing it off to Turbin. He picks up the first down, and we are going down the field with ease. At least it seems, but we have Turbin wide open. Should have got that ball to him way sooner than I did, because if I did, I think he does really get a good game. So it's a 2nd and 5 here. We're on our own 45. We're throwing to Zach Miller. He's going to get a nice gain on that play and a first down. We're finally on their side of the field, but then we get stuffed back to our side of the field. It's 2nd and 16. Wilson rolling out to his right, trying to look for a man open. Doesn't get Decker. Almost intercepted on that play. We got lucky right there. So it's a 3rd and 16 here. Wilson thrown over to Turbin, and Turbin's going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and we lose 3 on the play. So that drive was not successful, at least in the touchdown standpoint. 2nd and 10 here, handing off to Giovanni Bernard is Andy Dalton. They pick up 8 on the play, so they're on their own 42. Here comes Dalton, handing it off again to Bernard. He picks up the first down on that one, picks up 4 on that play. 1st and 10 now on their own 46. Here comes Dalton, throwing to Bernard once again, his go-to guy in this game, that's for sure. It's a 2nd and 4 now on our 48. This time Bernard will be stuffed behind the line. He won't pick up much. 3 yards of loss right there. But as you can see, look at that replay there, or that play right there. Wagner recovers and hits him and takes the ball out of his hands. Even though he allowed the catch, it was knocked out, so it was incomplete, and we got the ball back. 2nd and 1 here. Wilson throwing the turban, he fumbles, and Okung, we got really fortunate there to be able to pick up the fumble. Unfortunately for the defense, they were not able to retrieve it. So it's a 1st and 10 now. We're throwing it over to Eric Decker. Nice block by Robert Turbin. Decker's going to pick up a few yards on that play, and we get a 1st down. So we're on our own 45 here. 2:30 remains in the first half of this game. Wilson rolling out to his right, throwing it to Percy Harvin. Percy Harvin's going downfield. Look at this. Jukes! Jukes, 2 guys. He has got space in between downfield. He will get into the end zone. This play looked like a lousy, sloppy play, a loss of yards, but instead it turns into a play of a touchdown. As you look at this replay here, he comes across the middle of the field, and you can see he goes behind the line of scrimmage. I'm like, oh boy, what are we going to do here? Somehow, some way, he makes some type of generic move that Madden put into the Xbox One's game, and you can see that he goes all the way down the field for a touchdown. The Seahawks get on the board first here in this one, as the fans are happy about that one, I must say. So it's a 1st and 10. They hand it off to Bernard. He picks up 5. Now we're at a 3rd and 2. On their own 37. Dalton dropping back to pass, looking to find a man wide open. Throwing it deep over to Thomas, and Thomas is going to intercept that one. As you may tell, I said Thomas because I knew the interception was happening, but that's number 20 in his career. Unfortunately, no replay, but I already know that you saw that one, and you're pretty amazed because the leap by Earl Thomas, he is such a presence on the field. So we're at a 2nd and inches here. Wilson's dropping back to pass, looking for somebody open. Getting it to Robert Turbin. He picks up a few yards on that play. We're driving down the field now. Hopefully we can even have another good drive here. We're throwing it to Brandon LaFell. He's going to pick up 6 on that play, so we're at a 3rd and 9 here on our own 44. Wilson's getting ready to hike the ball. We're running the play action, rolling out to his right. LaFell is going to drop the ball. Unfortunately for us, we have to punt the ball away. 1st and 10 now. Andy Dalton getting ready to throw it to Sanu. Sanu is going to pick up the 1st down and more. So they're on their own 43 now. Dalton's changing the play at the line of scrimmage, looking for a man. He finds Jones. He's going to pick up the 1st down. Once again, another timeout is called. So it's a 1st and 10 here. They're on our 46. 30 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing it deep over to Thomas's way, but Green is going to go right in front of Thomas's eyes and snatch that one from Thomas, as he had a good chance of intercepting that ball. It's thrown to Bernard. They're going to call another timeout. They had one more play. They didn't do anything on that play. And, well, they only ended up with 3 points. But regardless, they're happy to get on the field. A nice run by Percy Harvin on that kick return. I was pretty surprised that he even got as far as he did, as I was just trying to, sit in the end zone and then just roll out, burn the 3 seconds off the clock. So we're running the read option here, handing it off to Robert Turbin. He picks up 6. It's a 3rd and 1. We're on our own 38. Handing it off to Turbin again with another read option. He picks up a good yardage of 5 yards. So it's a 2nd and 5 here. We're on our own 48. We're trying to drive down the field and get into the end zone once again. Changing up the play is Russell Wilson. Handing it off to Christine Michael. He picks up a 1st down and 8 on the play. 2nd and 8 here. Wilson dropping back to pass, throwing it over to Percy Harvin. He picks up a 1st down. We are going downfield. It is perfect for us if we want to get into the end zone once again. 2nd and 7 here. Wilson getting ready to call a play. Hikes the ball, looking for somebody open, rolling out to his right, throwing it deep to Percy. It's almost intercepted and almost caught at the same time. I think it was a good judgment to throw that one, but unfortunately it did not pan out for us. Harvin make a one-hand catch right there. Good job by him. Regardless, here comes kickoff. As the kick returner is going to return this ball, Hamilton's rolling out to his left. He's going to get slammed by Jonathan Vilma. McCreary's going to pick it up, and there you go. A fumble on the kickoff. We're going to get the ball back after just scoring 3 points. We look at this replay here. A massive hit by Jonathan Vilma, and just blasting Hamilton. We picked the fumble up, which is definitely fortunate for us, as the other team didn't when we fumbled the ball. 1st and 10 here. We're on their 17. We're going to throw it to Harvin. It is almost intercepted there. That guy really tried hard to take that one away from us. Wilson rolling out to his right, rolling out to his left. I'm trying to do something. That's not going to do much for us. It's going to be a loss of 15 on the play. 3rd and 24 now. Wilson dropping back to pass. Throwing over to his left. He has Harvin open. It's not an end zone. It's not a touchdown. He doesn't get in. But it's a 2nd and goal here. I'm faking the hike. Handing off to Turbin. End zone touchdown, Seahawks. We get another touchdown on the scoreboard. We're trying to run away with this one and try to secure a W and go to 5-0 on our record. 1st and 10 here. They hand it off to Bernard once again. Picks up a good gain on that play. Now they're changing up the play at the line of scrimmage. Bernard's going to pick up 5. So Dalton getting ready to call another play here. Handing it off to Bernard again. They have been running the ball all day today. It's worked a few times, but not enough. I personally would change up my game plan. Dalton's going to try and get the ball away. He won't be able to, and it's an incomplete pass. We get the ball back. So it's a punt to us, handing off to Robert Turbin. Turbin's going to go upfield, and he accelerates upfield to pick up 12 on that play. 2nd and 6 here, 30 seconds remain, 35 in this 3rd quarter. It's thrown deep, and Nelson's going to intercept it, something we did not want to see. That is something I just got to throw away, or just not make that throw at all. And take a sack. I would rather take a sack over throwing an interception, but this time they get the ball back, and now they're trying to drive downfield and pick up a touchdown for the first time in this game. So it's thrown to Jones. He picks up 7 on that play. It's a 2nd and 3 here. They're on our 41. Calling the play is Dalton, dropping back to pass, throwing it over to Sanu. He can't pick it up. Thomas almost intercepts that ball off the rebound of Sanu's hands. Regardless, it's a 3rd and 3 here. Dalton dropping back to pass, throwing it over to his left to Jones. He picks up a 1st down and 7 on the play. It's now a 2nd and 10 here. They're on our 34. Dalton dropping back to pass, finds his man Jones once again, and that time he picks up 7. 3rd and 4. 8 minutes, 15 seconds. On our 28, Dalton dropping back to pass, throwing it over to the left. He finds Efert. I'm not sure how you pronounce that name. He finds him, though, and picks up the 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 here. They're on our 22. Dalton dropping back to pass, thrown over to him once again, and he picks up 9 on that play. 3rd and 1 here on our 13. Dalton hikes the ball, hands it off to Bernard. He's rolling out to the left. He just goes right through Chancellor, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. So we are returning the punt now, or the kick return, and we fumble the ball. So what happened earlier with us is we fumbled the ball for them. We took the ball away from them on kickoff. This time, they take it away from us. As you can tell that Percy is not happy about that. Even after his touchdown that he had earlier in the game, I can certainly tell you that is not what we wanted to see at all. So as you can look at this replay here, you can just see he gets right off Zach Miller and just blasts Percy Harvin. With the rain, that's probably the biggest reason of those fumbles today. Without the rain, I don't think it happens at all. So Dalton is handing off to Bernard. He's just going around everywhere, just trying to find the proper hole. Picks up 4 on that play. 2nd and 16 now. They're on our 15. Dalton hikes it, hands it off to Bernard. Thomas is going to light him up there. It's now a 1st and goal, 5-yard line on our 5. Handing off to Bernard once again. This time it's fumbled, and we pick up the ball. Cliff Avrill's the one to pick it up, but Thomas is the one that forced it. I'm not certain if Thomas caused the first fumble, but I know he did get an interception. But we didn't do anything with the ball. We're punting it away now. It's a 4th and 9. We were on our own 2, punting it away, and Bernard's going to get to the 35-yard line of ours. It's a 1st and 10 here. He's dropping back, is Dalton, and Wagner's going to take down Bernard. He's hurt on the play, so maybe that's a good sign for us. We don't have to worry about him as he has had an impactful game. 3rd and 4 here. Dalton's throwing to nobody. It's basically the air. They're going for it on 4th. I'm surprised they didn't go for the field goal, but regardless, Dalton's changing the play at line of scrimmage, throws it to Sanu, and it works out perfectly. So they pick up a 1st down. They're on our 20. They're driving down the field. Dalton handing it off to Green Ellis, and he's going to go out to the right side of the field, picking up 1st down and more, and it's fumbled again. He gets hurt on the play, but we did not pick up the ball there. 1st and goal here. They're on our 6, handing it off to Pierman. is going to get thrown into the end zone for a touchdown. The Bengals tie this one up. As you must say that they had some guts and glory to go for that fourth down attempt. I was really surprised that they even did. It's a 1st and 10 now. We're on our own 20. Handing off to Turbin. He's rolling out to the right side of the field. He tries to pick up the first down, and he will successfully. It's a 1st and 10 now on our own 30. Wilson rolling out to his right, trying to find a man open, kind of lobbing it over to Brandon LaFell. He picks up the first down. That's a makeup for his drop pass earlier in this game. As you can see, Wilson is having the better day, besides the one scuff of an interception. It's a 2nd and 10 now. Wilson rolling out to his right, like he usually does, getting it to Turbin. A good block by Sweezy. Not the greatest one, but it at least got us an extra yard on that play. 3rd and 2 here. Wilson drops back, throws it to Eric Decker, and all we need to do is run the clock down and we can win this game. But I'm sure we're not going to do that. We're throwing it to Brandon LaFell. A risky play, but we get into the end zone for a touchdown. If we watch this replay again, I hope I show it. I hope I do. But if we look at this replay here, the corner or the safety, I'm pretty sure, tries to swat that ball, intercept it. That was beautiful. I'm sorry. Even though he didn't get that, that was absolutely beautiful to try and get that one out of my hands on Brandon LaFell and not have him at all catch that one. Here is A.J. Green picking up a first down for their team. They're doing the hurry up. 1st and 10 on their own 37. It is intercepted by McCreary. That is all but going to put this one away. He runs in for a pick 6. Andy Dalton throws a pick 6 here right before the end of the game. That is our 2nd interception in this game, and we are sailing through this one, guys. We have a really good chance of winning this one. Now, if we look at this replay here, satisfying replay, just a beautiful job by McCreary to jump up in the air and get the interception. He got the fumble recovery earlier on the kick return. This time he comes up big with an interception. Dalton dropping back to pass. Would like to do something here for his team. Hamilton's going downfield. Is Thomas going to catch up? Of course he is. Good job by Thomas to catch up on that one, or that is an easy touchdown. 4th and goal now. They're on our 7. Dalton hiking the ball. Man slips. Throws it to Pierman, I believe it was. And he picks up a touchdown. But it might be a little bit too late. As we go to the next play here, it's a 2nd and 10. We have the last play of the game here. We're just going to throw it over to Decker. It's going to go over him, and that'll do it for this game. The Seahawks go to 5-0 on this season. The Seahawks fans in the background don't look too happy, but I'm sure they are. Madden glitches. Anyways, we win this game today. A good game overall for us to pull out the W here. We win 31-24. Good job all around by the whole team to pick up this win. Daron McCreary is your player of the game for the pick 6. Thank you guys for watching another video of mine. I'm glad that you guys are sticking with us. Here's the play of the game. Sticking with me and just supporting me. I just wanted to thank you for that. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, a comment, and possibly subscribe if you are new. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next episode. My name is Remy J.